Om Shanti, English Avyakt versions 22 October 1970. Headline: The sign of being full is to be flawless. The sign of being full is to be flawless. Have you become Master Jani Jananhar, one who knows the secrets of the heart? Have you become Master Knowledgeful? By having become Master Knowledgeful, do you know the entire knowledge? Have you already become Master Knowledgeful and a Master Jani Jananhar, or are you still becoming that? Are you still becoming that? Have you become knowledgeful, or are you still becoming knowledgeful? Are you becoming knowledgeful, or are you becoming blissful? Are you still becoming that, or have you already become that? We are becoming that. Have you become knowledgeful and Jananha to the extent that you saw in the final corporeal stage? There is difference in your becoming equal to the corporeal form, and this is why you are not staying full. You have the clear example of the extent to which you have to become full, do you not? Do you stay in the intoxication of being a master creator for a longer period, or in the intoxication of being the creation for a longer period? Which intoxication do you stay in longer? Why did Baba ask this question today? Today, Baba was looking at all the jewels and was discerning to what extent all of you are flawless. That is, to what extent you are full. If you are not full, you have failed. So today Baba was seeing the line of full and fail. This is why Baba asked the question whether you have become full, just as the Father's praise is that of being full in every aspect. In the same way, children also have to become master knowledgeful, not just in knowledge, but to be master knowledgeful. This is why you were asked the question, have you become master knowledgeful? You are a master, are you not? Is it possible for you not to be master knowledgeful? If you have two accounts, Babdada also have two hidden meanings. Today Baba was especially seeing three aspects in each of you. Today Baba is telling you about what he saw at Amrit Vela. Today Babdada saw three things in each jewel. What are they? This is also a drill that Baba makes you do. Today Baba was seeing the three aspects. Firstly, the light of each one. Secondly, the might. And thirdly, the right of each one. The word right has two meanings. One meaning of right is correct, and the second meaning is to have a right. To what extent have you claimed a right, and together with that, to what extent are you stable in your right form? So Baba was seeing the three things: light, might, and right. Baba is also telling you the result that emerged. You have now done a lot of service, so Baba was seeing that result today. Until now, the result is that you have only spread the sound. You have passed in spreading the sound. But you now have to invoke souls to bring them closer to the Father. The soul has spread, the sound has spread, but you have to invoke the souls. The effort of invoking souls and bringing them closer still remains. Become because although you have the desire to stay beyond sound, you yourself do not have that practice. This is why the sound is only spreading through sound. However, the more you stay beyond sound and invoke perfection, the more you will be able to invoke other souls. At present, although you invoke your stage, the result is that it comes and goes. Because of this coming and going, souls also come, but they also go away. However, after they have been invoked, you have to perform the task of making them become a sacrifice. They are attracted to knowledge, but you now have to attract them to the one who is knowledgeful. Even now, you master creators are sometimes attracted to the creation, and this is why the proof that each of you gives is according to your own stage to how you are at present. Until now, the form of power and the form of courage is not visible in your eyes or on your face. However, the image of power and courage should be visible in such a way that no one with any devilish qualities can have courage. Up to now, together with devilish qualities attracting you. You sometimes also become attracted by those with devilish qualities. Then, in the form of royal Maya, you refer to this saying, but the atmosphere was such, the vibrations were such, or the problems were such, and that was why you were defeated. To make excuses means to admit yourself into the dun- dungeon. That time has now passed. Baba will not listen to any more excuses. Baba has heard excuses for a long time. Baba now wishes to see the practical form, not excuses. Now, in a short time, you will have the practical experience of the form of Dharmaraj. Because it is now the final time, you will experience how the Father listened to your excuses for so long. How he gave you love is the form of the Father, had mercy, compassion, and favored you a great deal. However, there are now very few of these days remaining. You will then experience how there is a hundredfold punishment for the mistake of one thought. It will be like having the thought and then experiencing the fruit or the punishment of it at that very moment. That time will come very soon. This is why Bab Dada is warning you, because after all, Bab Dada has love for you children. Now have the intoxication of being a master creator and continue to distance yourself from all the attractions of creation. You are the creation in front of the Father, but the time will come when, if you do not stabilize yourselves in the powerful stage that attracts, that of master creators and master knowledgeful, your creation will create a variety of forms, colors, and ways. Therefore, in order to become full, stabilize yourself in your stage, and you will not fail in anything. Even now, there are mistakes of childhood, mistakes of carelessness, mistakes of laziness, and mistakes of having a don't care attitude still remaining. Now, forget these four types of mistake in the same way that you will have forgotten them in the golden age world. So, now show in a practical way your form of being an embodiment of power, the form that is holding all weapons and the light that is constantly lit. The individual devotees of each of you deities who are in the incognito form are desperate to find you. When your perfect form is revealed, it will be then that your devotee will find you. There are special deities in that visible form. At present, there are many types of devotees. They will hear the sound, but you must remember that. On one side, the sound of the devilish souls will emerge with greater attraction and full force, and on the other side, the sound from your devotees will be in full force in many different ways. It is the task of the intellect to discriminate between what you have to put into a practical form and what you must not. Therefore, the time for favors has now passed. It is now the time for spirituality. If there isn't any spirituality, you will be caught up in many different types of Maya. This is why Bab Dada is giving you a warning even today. Just as the military marshal blows the whistle the first time and then the last time he blows it, it is the final time. So today it is the first whistle of the warning of the delicate times ahead. The whistle is being blown for you to get ready. So now become ready to take the exam papers. Don't think that Bab Dada is avyakt and that it doesn't matter what you do in the corporeal form. No. The picture of each one's thought at every second is very clearly visible in the subtle reason. Therefore, you must not have a don't care attitude. You must not have a don't care attitude to the godly Maryadas. Have a don't care attitude to the devilish Maryadas and to Maya, but not to the godly Maryadas. Some impressions of having a don't care attitude reaches the subtle reason, and this is why Bab Dada is once again reminding you today. You must bring perfection close and chase away problems. Bring perfection even closer. In some cases, instead of perfection, you keep the problems in front of you. a greater deal. When you confront the problems, they will finish because you do not know how to confront the problems. Many problems arise from one problem. Finish it as soon as it arises, and there will not be any further expansion. If you finish the problem instantly, there will not be a progeny created. A progeny is created when there is the slightest trace of something remaining. If you finish even the slightest trace, where should the progeny come from? So, do you understand? You have to control the birth of problems. Baba is now telling you through a signal, but later, your stage will speak through the practical form. It cannot remain hidden. Was the face of Narad hidden from the gathering? The father is now keeping everything incognito, but after a short time it will not remain incognito. A person's face will reveal his character, just as they now make those inventions or signs whereby incognito things are automatically revealed. In the same way, the power of silence will automatically be revealed in a practical form. It will not happen by speaking or doing anything. Do you understand? So, Baba is now giving you a warning of the future time. Now, in order to be able to face the delicate times ahead, stop being delicate. Only then will you be able to face the delicate time. Acha, the virtue you have of remaining cheerful can be a great help in making effort. Just as your face remains cheerful, in the same way, the soul should also always remain cheerful. You have to bring about this natural virtue in the soul. If you remain constantly cheerful, there will be no attraction to Maya. This is the Father's guarantee. However, that will only happen when you keep the soul constantly cheerful. Then it is the Father's task to keep you away from the attractions of Maya. The Father is giving you this special guarantee. He is not giving it to everyone because Adi Dev has a special love for the original jewels. So make the original into eternal. When it becomes eternal, there will be no attractions of Maya. Problems will not come in front of you. If the Father's love is in your consciousness, then what is the problem in front of the love of the Almighty Authority? There is so much difference between that love and problems. One is a mustard seed and the other is a mountain. There is that much difference. Therefore, in order to become an eternal jewel, constantly keep the power and the love of the Almighty Authority with you. Do not ever consider yourself to be alone. Your life should not be without the companion for even 1 second. Those who are loving companions are never separated. When you do not keep your companion with you and become alone, Maya wins. Acha, Om.